These lines and little buddy heaters are clogged up with the oil they put in the propane tanks that makes that stinky smell. It's the oil, and they put it in every propane tank. But if they put way too much in there, guess what? It clogs up your lines and it clogs up your heaters. So one of these won't even start. Which one is it? I think it's this one. Yeah, this one right here will get a pilot flame, and you can see the oil spouting out of the spout down there. This one is completely clogged up. Nothing will come out of it. So we've got our air compressor, and we are going to see if we can blow out these lines and clean this stuff up. Otherwise, all that right there will be thrown in the trash because it's inoperable. Wish me luck. Well, I've got it relit again. I think it just went out. You can look right over here. Look at all that oil down there. See it? On the black surface to the left of the flame. Boy, it's stinking too. Really stinks. I've got it on high. Hopefully we can get all that oil out of there. Maybe save this one, but I think the other one over there is just junk. Don't ever, these are just supposed to be used with those canisters. Any kind of oil gets in there from these bigger tanks, they just won't work. Such a small nozzle, I guess. That works okay. All the other, my Coleman grill, my stove over there, this grill, my other grill, they work okay because the nozzles are really big, you know. But this one right here, hopefully we can save it. I mean, these things aren't cheap. There's nothing wrong with this thing other than it's clogged up. I don't know if you could take this whole thing apart, whether it would be worth it, you know. Because you can see the tiny, 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 tiny hole that's got to go through. And any oil gets in there, forget it. Maybe we can burn this through. I don't know. Hopefully. I've blowed air through it twice now. And this is the results. You can see it spitting the oil out. And it's stinky, so bad it's stinky. Well, it seems the chirping went away. Yeah, you don't see that pulley used to move a little bit. Now it doesn't. Be running okay. Now we get the controller to this thing so we can wind the cable in. Well, we found the controller, the wired controller, and it works. Man, that thing is delayed big time. Alright, we will see about putting a fairlead on now before we pull that in. Everything is going okay. The engine started up and no more chirping, so I think we got that front belt drive assembly taken care of now. Wind this winch cable in, and then I'm thinking later on tonight I'll change the shock absorbers. And we even got our heater running because it had oil in the line. Let's see if it'll continue to work. Look at that. Oh, it's working. You can see down here where the oil blew out of it. I got the air compressor out and I blew the lines out. This one, I had a shorter one. It was completely clogged. Nothing would go through it. No air comes out of this one either. This is the oldest one. This is the first one that got clogged. I don't know if you can take them apart, but you can. The inlet right here is like hair paper thin. So any kind of oil that gets in there that's old and dries up is going to coagulate. It's going to clog it up. They put oil in these larger propane, and that's what makes that stinky smell for when it leaks. That stinky smell you smell is this oil they put in there, and if they overfill the oil, guess what? It'll go through your device you're using the propane with. On grills and stuff like that that has a really big orifice, it won't matter. But on tiny little things like this that have very, very tiny jets, that oil is going to clog that up. Well, this looks like it's working good now. Let's turn it up to high. Before, the flame was spitting out down there, the pilot light, and now, and it doesn't smell. It really smelled before. So I hope we get this fixed, because I don't want to throw two of these away. I mean, seriously, I'm going to throw this thing away or go through it and see if I can unclog that jet. And if that thing's tiny, I doubt I can do it.